In this video, I bought something a little different here for the Kamado Style Grill. This is a fan controller that I found on Amazon. So much like the pellet grill or my Masterbuilt grill, I could set the temperature and it kind of maintains that temperature. Well, with the help of this controller, I'm hoping that I could do the same thing here on the Kamado grill. Take some of the guesswork out of maintaining my vents, and I could just set the temperature on this and away we go, hopefully. So I'm going to be using this for the first time, see how easy it is. I'll share with you. So it comes in this little case. Of course, the manual's right on top. I'll have to thumb through that, see what I'm doing. Of course, I got the fan controller here, and we got some areas for some probes on the side and the area where you plug it in for power. Then we got this hose. I guess you go from here to your bottom vent on your Kamado. And then of course we got some adapter pieces and something to accept the hose there, and of course our power cord. So the reason why I found this on Amazon and thought it might be a good buy for here for the Kamado, I like the ease that it's just one component. I don't have to change the dome temperature thermometer or anything like that. It kind of looks like just a plug and play here. So we'll get her set up and see how it goes. So to give this a trial run, see how it works, I thought I would do a pork roast here on the Kamado. I'm going to put a reasonable amount of Fogo charcoal in here. Put a fire starter cup in there. Now, according to our instructions, it says to put this on a flat surface. So just see if our hose will reach there. That just clicks in like that. Looks like we'll have plenty of hose to get to that bottom vent. Okay, here's our little adapter for the vent. I don't know if we can. So close to be able to slide that in to this groove. I think bend it down a little bit on both sides. See if that'll help me fit it in. After all, this is just going to be for my grill. There we are. There, we'll close the vents right up to our port. Tube on there from our controller. All right, let's plug in our controller. Find the power side here. All right, we'll let our charcoal finish firing up there. It's only been a couple minutes since we lit it. All right, according to the instructions, we're going to have one temperature probe here. Looks like this one here. It's going to connect to the P1 port here on the fan controller. That's going to measure the interior temperature of the grill. Then we'll put another one in, which we can put in the second port for the temperature of the meat that we have on the grill. And it also comes with a third thermometer that we could use for another meat if we had it on there. All right, let's get our meat ready. All right, here I got a boneless pork shoulder roast that I got from my local Costco. Now, I'm not going to do much to this. We're just going to season the outside. I'm going to use the Money Rub from the Paradise Pepper Company, one of my favorite rubs. And in combination of that, I'm going to use the Cherry Bomb Rub, again from the Paradise Pepper Company. I'll flip this roast over, do the other side. There we have it. So while I'm reading through the instructions here for this controller, it looks very simple to operate. There's no apps on your phone or anything like that. It's all here through the controller. You see our coals are well lit there. I'm going to put a couple chunks of hickory here. Just give us a little smoke flavor. Gonna close the lid down. Just gonna open the vent just past the 0. Just give it a little bit. We're gonna take our temperature probe here to measure the inside of the barbecue. I like that it comes on this little holder to hold the wire nice. Okay, like I say, we're going to plug this into the first port. I got to put my grill grates in. Okay, I'm going to put the deflector plate in. Put my bottom grill grate in. Okay, and then we're going to use the top grate. Now, need to attach this probe somewhere. I'll just put it through the grill like that. Let's close our lid. There, I put my power in. I got my temperature probe here in the barbecue. Here's what the display looks like. Okay, so the T would be our target temperature. All temperatures are going to be measured in Fahrenheit. Push, set barbecue, set temp. Actually, I'm going to turn that up. We're going to go to 275. Right, enter that. All right, we got a target temperature set at 225. Sorry, we have a target temperature set at 275. Probe right now is reading 74. The F is our fan percentage. So I'm thinking that should be starting up. Okay, so once we have everything set, it says it takes about 60 seconds for the fan to come on. Now you can hear that fan starting. So it's going to try to bring our grill temperature up to 275. It says just to leave some clearance for that fan to get some clean air in. And it's going to blow into the bottom vent of our Kamado and hopefully get our grill up to the perfect temperature. Now keep in mind, I just unboxed this. I'm trying it for the first time right now on camera. And I'm telling you, it was that simple. I'm really impressed so far. Now I'll get the meat temperature probe ready. We're going to plug this in the probe number 2. So according to this, our grill temperature is now 105. I'm just going to give our grill a bit of a brush. Close that down, let it keep doing its thing. Okay, I'm going to put an aluminum tray with some water in it. Right on our bottom grill grate here. All right, let's see what temperature the controller's telling us the grill's at. Now, I just had the lid up, so give it a minute. According to our controller here, I'm at 165 degrees. It's only been a couple minutes. So far, I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed with the ease of use for this device here. All right, it's only been a couple more minutes here, but our probe temperature, so our fan speed has gone down to 58%. Our probe temperature inside the grill here is 213 degrees. Let's get that meat on. So we're gonna lay that over our drip pan here with that fat cap up. Then I'm gonna get the temperature probe that was supplied by the unit here. Give it a bit of a wipe. Okay, we're gonna probe that right in there. Let's close our lid. Okay, we got this thing totally going. Our cook's on its own. We're gonna let this do the job. I gotta say, so far I'm pretty impressed. I'll bring you back when we do the next step. Okay, we're currently about 20 minutes into this cook. Just wanted to share with you. Our fan speed is 0%. Our target temperature 275. Our grill temperature 277. 278. So far, I'll just let this go and keep sharing with you how the cook's going. Okay, thought I'd run outside, do a quick check, see where we're at with this cook, update you on how this controller's going. I should say, I got this from Amazon. It's BBQUBE brand. I'll leave a link down in the description. Okay, so our target temperature 275. We're holding at 276. Our fan speed is on 0. Super quiet out here. The meat temperature is 73 degrees. Everything's just going smoothly. I'll keep updating you throughout the cook. I'll see you when we do the next step. Okay, we are now about 4 hours into this cook. I'm maintaining 275 degrees. The interior temperature of our meat is 141 degrees. Let's open it up, take a look, see what everything looks like. Oh, this is just turning out fantastic here. You can hear the speed of that fan starting to come up because I got the door open. It's trying to maintain temperature. I think what I want to do now, we got a interior temperature of 141 degrees. I think what I'm going to do now is just wrap this, cover it in foil. All right, so at this point, I'm going to pull our thermometer out here. Now that we got smoke all the way around this, I'm going to wrap it in some foil. Okay, we'll put our pork back in. Put our thermometer in. All right, we'll close this down. We'll just let it continue doing its thing. All right, I'll bring you back when the pork roast is done. All right, we're just over 6 hours cooking time. We reached an interior temperature of 202 degrees. I'd say it's ready for this pork shoulder roast to come off. All right, let's unwrap this here. Just gonna drain some of the juices into our bowl. Here we have it. All right, first cook here with the BBQUBE fan controller here for the Kamado. I didn't know quite to expect. Surprisingly, it was quite easy to set up. We maintained a 275 temperature throughout this whole cook. We're about 6.5 hours in on this cook. I'm really impressed with the simplicity of using this controller. There's no apps or anything. You just plug and ready to go. Anyway, you can see the results right here with the first cook here with this pork shoulder roast. I suppose if you did want an app on your phone, you could put a wireless thermometer in the meat as well and just monitor temperatures with your phone. But I got the barbecue in the backyard. I do come out and check periodically. I mean, it's just a treat coming out of the house to smell that meat on the grill. Anyway, I'm gonna bring this in to shred it up for some nice pulled pork. But before I do that, let's just tear off a piece for a little flavor check. See just how nice that is. Got that nice spark on the outside from that seasoning from the Paradise Pepper Company. Oh wow, it's so good. Well, again, if you're looking for a fan controller for your Kamado, I was shopping around. What sold me on this was the simplicity. Just put it in the bottom vent, plug it in, you're ready to go. Again, I'll leave a link in the description if you're interested. If you enjoyed this video, I appreciate the thumbs up. And of course, want to see more cooks like this, click that subscribe, because I'll probably be using more of this BBQUBE controller and more cooks. So we'll see you on the next one.
Thanks for watching Barbecue with Greg, one of those barbecue cooking shows people watch on YouTube sometimes.